Are you ready to learn a new technique today? Hi everyone, I'm Fen, designer and bead master here at the Bead Flower Studio. I'm excited to show you this French beaded water lily today using a new technique that I invented called the continuous split basic. What that is basically a basic frame that you can have as many petals or leaves as you want on one continuous wire. It is the best of both worlds. Normally, if you were to make this component, you would have 10 separate leaves, or sepals. Well, these are sepals. But I only have 4 ending wires here. Well, actually, this is actually 2 components that I combined together. Let's take a look here. So I made 2 sets of 5. And I just basically combined it together. And like I said, if you were to do this traditionally, you would have 10 of these. Now imagine with the whole water lily, how many petals you would need. Quite a bit, and it would also make your stem very bulky. I'll also include the link for a free PDF download on the continuous split basic technique. For the video and PDF masterclass on the water lily, check out the description below for the link also. Now, let's get to the tutorial for today on the continuous split basic technique. String all the green beads onto a spool of green wire. Make a 15 bead basic frame with a 20-inch basic wire and 30 beads in the basic loop. To keep the basic wires out of the way, coil the wire and clip it with a paper clip if you wish. Straighten up the wires. Make this with a pointed top and pointed bottom until you have 13 rows. Bend the basic wire down along the back of the sepal. Wrap the basic wire over and then under the twisted wire at the base of the sepal. String on 15 beads onto the basic wire. Now we knot and recoil the basic wire. Twist the working wire and basic wire together up to 2 inches to form a new twisted wire. The best way to gauge what the subsequent twisted wire lengths are is to compare it with the finished sepal of the first twisted wire. Follow the previous instructions and make another sepal. Bend the basic wire along the back. Wrap the basic wire around the base of the sepal. Basic wire is now one of the tail wires. Coil and keep it out of the way if you wish. Now undo any twists in the twisted wire. Divide the beads in the basic loop so that there are 15 beads on each side. Cut the loop and knot the ends. Maneuver the working wire in between the sepals until it is next to one of the new basic wires. Make a new twisted wire and follow the pattern for another sepal. Twist the working wire up the second wire to make another twisted wire. Cut the working wire, leaving a 3-inch tail. Cut the top basic wires and tuck the ends. Now this is an optional step. If you don't like the look of the wires going down the back, cut the wire, leaving 3 millimeters on the top. Next, take the longer piece of wire and wrap it around between the two sepals tightly. cut the wire and tuck it in with pliers. Another way to do it is to wrap the longer wire around the base of the sepal. Now here is a lacing tip. Cut a long length of 30 gauge wire. Use the left to right lacing method for the first sepal. Cut off the lacing wire and tuck in. Using the same piece of cut wire, continue lacing the second sepal. If you are keeping the wire on the back, simply lace it in. Make 2 sets. Place one set of the sepals on top of the other, wrong side in. Twist the wires together to form one big component.